on this 1:2, are we saying that we cannot, how do we achieve more than 1:2, or 1:2 is a standard way of that's what you should aim for each and every, because there are trades that I took, and I was like, I was going like in a staircase kind of way, and I was like, what if I held this
Yeah.
this one trade from this point to maybe where we are going? Is it something advisable? Is it not? Or should I just focus on the 1:2 to forever?
Okay.
That's another.
Your risk to reward depends on your point of interest. What do I mean by this?
Yeah,
Now,
yeah. Okay.
for example, if you're using a daily fair value gap, I'm definitely not going to be targeting a 1:2 from a daily fair value gap. No way I'm targeting 1:2 because it has potential to move more than 1:2.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I think I forgot that. Yeah. You mentioned it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You mentioned, yeah.
but if I'm using a 1 hour fair value gap, I'm leaving at 1:2. No questions asked. I have no interest in holding it more than 1:2 because anything can happen above that 1:2. It can reverse and run your stop. But when it's
Yeah,
a
but with the time, I've realized also, I don't know it's how the markets are, the charts are. When it gets to 1:2, actually that's where it now starts to like come down. So yeah, it makes sense.
yeah, I've
Yeah.
trust me, I've back tested, forward tested, traded it live.
Mhm. Yeah.
So that's why I told you guys, you'll see sometimes some of them will hit that 1:2 and reverse and run your stop.
Exactly. Many times I've seen it.
Yeah,
And I've realized many of these things come when you keep on showing up to the markets, taking those trades, and you'll notice some type of pattern. You'll be like, and it did that. So you just put a. Actually, there's a trade I was taking on. I took on USD card today.
yeah,
It came the week, then it came back. Now it's going down, but only the week came to 1:2, and then and I was like, how did it know here was 1:2, then goes
yeah.
back?
So the
So,
reason for that is so every market that we trade, it has an average range. It needs to go within a certain session or
uh,
certain day or certain week. So you need to make sure you know the average range that this can go. That's why sometimes I'm not going to be on a trade on USD card and expect it to do 2% in a day. It's not impossible, but it's near impossible.
and how do you know that anyway?
How I know that is because I'm on this chart every single day. I'm looking at data. I'm gathering data. What your job is, gather enough data to back what you're doing. Go to the chart,
Mhm.
gather enough data, go to every single daily time, go to the daily time frame. We'll after talking, we'll go to the chart
Mhm.
and we'll
Okay.
revisit all this stuff. So let me just write this down. Yeah, so when you go to the chart, for example, on the daily time frame or weekly time frame or monthly time frame, I literally spend time measuring how how high and how low did each candle go. The highest candle, how high did it go in a month, in a week, in a day, in 1 hour? This is what will give you an understanding to manage your expectation. So you're not in a trade and you're expecting it to hit 1:100. Because that's one
Uh,
some traders I used to do it, to be honest. And I realized that
and that's
I did it for literally one whole year.
and that's me actually.
Yeah, I
That's
literally did
me
this.
because I usually like now I expect the to just do the massive today. And each and every day it disappoints me, and I'm like, what's wrong with this thing? But yeah.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
you
So
having that understanding of the daily averages, weekly, monthly, hourly. How high can it go within a specific time frame? So once you understand that, when you're now in a trade, even if you're seeing that your
mhm.
take profit is like one is to 15, you have to take yourself back to remind yourself that this pair, the daily average is 1%. And your take profit is
Mhm.
always taking you to 2.5. That means price is not going there unless something out of the ordinary happens, which is not going to happen every day.
Happen.
So that means if it happens
Yeah,
to
yeah,
you,
yeah.
you just got lucky. You probably may not get lucky for the rest of the year. So how's that going to pay your
True.
bills?